everybody, I'm Tammy at All About Living, and today we're going to make a cherry cheesecake. Randy has been after me for a month to make him some kind of dessert. Okay, minimal ingredients, put it in the ice box, don't have to bake it. Let's get to it. All right, to make crust, center, and topping, 7 ingredients. You're gonna need some cherry pie filling, 1 pack of cream cheese, a cup to a cup and a half of whipping cream, some powdered sugar, some vanilla, that's my vanilla, but you need vanilla, and a little bit of butter, and of course some pecan sandies, and a bag to mash them in. First thing we're going to do is get that crust ready. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a Ziploc bag, we're going to open it up, and we're going to get about 2 rows of cookies. I don't know, I guess maybe I'll use all 3. Take some of the air out. I can't believe I had to use that whole bag, but it's only 11 ounces worth of cookies, so okay, now my handy dandy roller, I'm going to just start smacking cookies. Now they don't have to turn into powder, you just want to get them good and crumbled up. Okay, and we're going to get them poured out into a bowl now. And then we're just going to take some melted butter, and we're going to start with a couple of tablespoons, and then mix that all up so that your crumbs will stick back together. Okay, and so you know, if you have enough butter in there, when you pick it up and you squeeze it, it should kind of stick together. So I don't have quite enough butter. So 1 more tablespoon, all to do it. Regular shortbread cookies, they don't have to be the pecan sandies. But who doesn't love pecans? I'm from South Georgia. We had 6 pecan trees in the yard. We lived on pecans in the fall. Alright, this is going to work out really good. Okay, we're going to take our pan and we're going to drop our crumbs in there. And we're going to make a nice crust. You want to try to get it as even as you can. Okay, now I'm using an 8x11, but you could use a springform pan for this. You could use a round, as long as it holds your ingredients, then it really doesn't matter what you put it in. Now see here, and then I'm just taking a measuring cup and pressing down to get an even layer of crust. Okay, now while we're finishing up, we're going to stick this in the fridge, and we'll bring it out when we get the filling made. Now that that's in the fridge, we're going to get our center made, our filling. Now I have my cream cheese has been sitting out, so it's nice and soft. I've had it out a couple of hours. And I need a knife. Yeah. And I'm going to rake it all off, because I'm not about wasting anything. There we go. Now we need 1 teaspoon of vanilla. And we need 1 cup of sifted confectioner's sugar. So we're going to get our sugar sifted. About got it. I'm going to call that good, y'all. Now with a spoon, I'm going to start mixing that cream cheese and sugar together. Because when I go to hit it with that mixer, I do not want it all over my kitchen. So we're going to get this mostly incorporated before I hit it. All right. Now that my handyman has made my blender, it works now. Let's go for it. And we want to make that as smooth as we can make it. Very, very, very smooth. the easiest way on the planet to make whipped cream is with a quart mason jar, wide mouth, that you have stuck in the freezer for about 30 minutes. Then you just take your whipped cream, drop that, pour it right down in that jar. And use this part of your emulsion blender. Don't use the blade. If you just have an emulsion blender with a blade, you can't do it. You'll have to use a bowl and regular mixer. But for me, this is the best thing ever. And we are whipped. See how easy that was? Just seconds. Whoops. All right, now we're going to put that into our bowl. With a handy dandy spatula. Look at that. Isn't that awesome? I amaze myself when I find things out that I should have already known. Yeah, my granny always did it in a bowl. If she was still living, I would show her this. This is so cool. All right, now we're just going to fold that in because we don't want to lose that fluffy off that whipped cream. So we really want to get it incorporated without smushing it, without whipping it. You should be able to see that it's all mixed, you know, that it's all well incorporated as you go. Just kind of go through the middle. Okay, now that that's done, now that you've got your crust out of the fridge, we're just going to put that filling in there and we're going to make it as level as possible so that everybody gets the same amount. Now tell me, have you ever seen an easier pie? It is so good, easy, minimal ingredients. It's not extremely expensive. It's not $30 for a pre-made cake, that's for sure. Okay, and we're going to use cherry filling today, but you can use any kind of filling that you like. Whatever your family's favorite is, that's what you use. Because the crust and the filling will go with anything. In fact, I almost went ahead and put my apricot preserves on there because I know that would be really good. But cherries make a really pretty picture. So since I'm doing it on video, we're going to do it with the cherries. Try to spread your cherries out. My kids used to fight about who had the most cherries or the most filling on their piece of cake or pie. going to try to even this out. I'm not doing a very good job. Good thing my kids aren't here. I get to eat it all by myself. Well, Randy will get some, a little. And there you have it. Cherry cheesecake, ready to go. Okay, now what you'll want to do is take this and put it back in the fridge for a couple of hours before you serve to make sure that your crust is going to stay together and that your cheesecake firms back up, and then it is absolutely good to go. Y'all have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video.